When Elizabeth BOROWO recalled what happened nearly 70 years ago, the memories were clear and painful. She was a young woman at the time. British colonialists forced her and her family from their farmland here in Kericho County in Kenya.
Kicking us off our land and setting our houses on fire was painful. There was a lot of hunger. I remember my child almost drowned in the river as we ran away.
Ever since, she's lived on this small piece of land. The much larger, more fertile land that was once home can be seen on a distant hilltop. We went to have a look. Elizabeth says her husband planted this tree a few years before the eviction to demarcate their land and try and stop the colonialists from taking it. It didn't work. A plantation manager's house was built where she says her hut once stood, and the rest of their land became part of a tea plantation that today earns multinational companies millions of dollars every year. The tea plantations cover about 100,000 hectares, which were grabbed throughout the first half of the 20th century. Hundreds of thousands of people were violently evicted from here. Some say they were maimed, tortured and raped. Today, the land belongs to 5 international companies. The largest are Unilever and Finlay's, who export the tea to Europe. Neither responded to our requests for comment. Some of the surviving evictees and their descendants live in a settlement of shacks in a remote corner of the vast plantations. Everyone here says the land's too little to earn a living wage from farming. Godfrey Sang's a historian and activist who's compiled hundreds of testimonies and documents from colonial records. He says it's time for justice.
Get your knee off our neck. These people can't breathe. They can't do anything. Look at how they live in these kind of squalid conditions. Yet the billions that are appropriated from this land, none of which are coming back to benefit the local communities here.
Godfrey's work formed the basis of a legal complaint submitted to the British government on behalf of more than 100,000 surviving displaced people. They've also submitted it to a UN Special Rapporteur. The British government has said it's too long ago. William KIPLANGAT says it's not. He was a teenager when he was evicted with his parents. His father was one of few people here who could read and write at the time, and he kept records of everything. He was imprisoned for resisting. William says he was tortured.
I feel so much pain when I speak about this. I was trying to forget it all. I don't think we'll ever heal until we die. Even the day our father died, he wasn't supposed to die then. It's because of what he suffered, the anger and so much poverty.
Malcolm Webb, Al Jazeera, Kericho County, Kenya.